Alright, now that we have saved, we are now in this mysterious town called Traverse Town. We have no idea where Riku and Kaoru are, so I guess we gotta go find them. Maybe they ended up here too. And this right here is a Moogle. From what I understand, they also appear in Final Fantasy games, but they're also very prevalent in the Kingdom Hearts series. What's this? Send 10 postcards to win something. Alright, they're holding a contest. But that's not a priority, we gotta find our friends. Another Moogle. We'll come back to that later. So right here is known as the first district. This is the second district. Hey dude, what's up? Wow. That... oh god. These things again. Thankfully, just like before, we can defend ourselves. Oh, right here is where the game starts dropping money. And yes, it's called money. M-U-N-N-Y. This will be used to buy stuff later on. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, that was Stun Impact. That was the ability that we got earlier. It only comes up like 30% of the time, but it's pretty useful. Meanwhile, Donald and Goofy are looking for Leon, and they keep missing us. So the game kind of doesn't really say what to do here. So basically, you're supposed to just travel through this area of the game. Oh, we got our first Lucid Shard. Lucid Shards are pretty much going to be used for synthesizing, which again, you can't do anything about that just yet. It's just something to be aware of. Oh. Different enemies will drop certain synthesis items. So as you see, these enemies will drop Lucid Shards. I don't know exactly what the drop rate is. I want to say 5%. But you definitely want to pick them up if you get the chance. Are they in here? Aww. Leon. Well, we're not in here. More violence. We're doing pretty well with this Keyblade thing, aren't we? So, like I was saying, you pretty much have to just explore this area, and like a little bit, and then the game will let you progress. The Dalmatian house. Let's check this out. And once again, they keep missing us. This could take a while. Aww. 99 puppies were lost amid the chaos of the world's destruction. Find them in various worlds. This is, I think, the saddest thing in the game. Pongo and Actually, I think it's Perdita. They lost their puppies. And we have to go find them. Oh, that is so sad. So yeah, the 99 puppies are essentially a collectible. And you get certain items from the parents for finding a certain amount of them. There are 99 puppies in the game, however, they're gonna be in chests of 3. So there's only 33 chests that you need to find total. And it's definitely worth finding all of them. Okay, so pretty much after you explore this town, or this part of the town for a bit, you can actually go back to the first district. So we should be good. Yeah, you'll know you're good with the enemies spawn here. This is the only time in the entire game that enemies will spawn in this district. And there's a reason for that, which we'll see in just a second. So, let's get our money. Oh, I did not mean to grab that. Okay, oh, there's an enemy, but we don't need to fight him. Okay. Still haven't found him yet? Keep your chin up. Okay. Well, let's continue on.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you. As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
What
Hey,
are you
what's that
talking
supposed
about?
to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright.
And
Then
for
have
Final
your-
Fantasy nerds out there, this is Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. Okay. So we have another boss fight here. We actually do not need to win this fight. But I'm gonna try. I don't always win this fight. I can only take 2 hits. So basic strategy is to keep your distance. Okay. I'm gonna try to... When he jumps like that, he's gonna be vulnerable. But if you get too close to him, he's gonna swing, and it's gonna take a lot of damage. There we go. Now he'll be stunned. Actually, another little pro strap. It's... Sora swings his Keyblade much faster. Oh! Well, I deserve that. Do I want to use a potion? Yeah, I'm gonna use a potion. Oh god. Yeah, there you go. Okay, as I was saying, if you swing the sword when you're in the air, Sora will actually swing it much faster instead of when he's on the ground, so which is why I usually jump and then attack enemies. Because it gets out much faster. Okay, again, just keep your distance. Oh. Yeah, just take your time on this fight. It's... If you try to rush into it, you're probably gonna lose. Okay. There we go. And he's vulnerable. Oh! Oh, that was close. I really love the battle theme. This is probably my favorite track. Oh, one of my favorite battle themes in the game. Anyway. Okay. Come on. Fire me, baby. There we go. We get 30 experience points for that. Not a lot, but I always like to try to win that fight.
Now you're gonna get...
And we get knocked out anyway.
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
Yeah, for reasons I still do not understand at this date, Squall is called
I went
Leon
easy
in this
on him.
series.
Looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
Yeah, he goes by Leon in this game. Alright, so right here is actually an additional cutscene. This was not in the original Kingdom Hearts 1. There's a couple of... I think there's 3 of them total. But what's weird about this is that there's no voice acting. And the reason for that is the Japanese Final Mix version actually uses the English voice actors. It still has Japanese text, but it uses English voice actors. I think that's just a Japanese thing, as they wanted all the English voice actors for the Disney characters. And because of that, they made this additional cutscene, but David Gallagher was not available to record some lines, because again, it's just a Japanese exclusive, so I guess they just were like, we don't need to get him. But what's really weird is that they really could have gotten him to re-record his lines for this cutscene. I don't know why they didn't do that. Anyway, that's just a quick little cutscene, but Riku's okay.
Sure is spooky.
Oh, Donald.
Excuse me. Did the king send you?
So in the last, like, 2 minutes, we got 3 Final Fantasy characters. We saw Yuffie,
lazy bum.
and
Wake
now
up.
that's Aerith.
You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie.
Kyrie? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
So yeah, in this game, Yuffie is actually voiced by Christy Carlson
That's
Romano, who at the time
The key.
was on the Disney Channel. She was on
Yeah.
Even
We
Stevens.
had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking
She
you.
doesn't do it in the future games,
It
but
was
that's
the
pretty
only way
cool.
to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long.
And unfortunately, I do not know who voices
Still,
Leon
hard
in
to
this game. I
believe
don't know
that
at the
you,
top of my head.
of all people are the chosen one.
Actually, let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay. You know there are many other
Okay,
worlds out
Leon
there
is
beside
voiced
your
by
castle and this
David
town.
Boreanaz. So-
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless
David
came,
Boreanaz, I believe in this game.
everything changed.
The Heartless?
And
The ones who
Aerith
attacked
is voiced
you,
by
you remember?
Mandy Moore.
Those without hearts.
The
They
darkness
in this game they
people's
got more
hearts.
celebrities
That's
to
what
do
attracts
this
them.
game. Not A-list,
There
but
is
like
darkness
B-list, which they don't come
within
back
every
for future
heart.
games, unfortunately.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
Ansem?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere. Too many worlds.
I have to, one thing I didn't mention is the voice acting is pretty good.
Yes, those were my thoughts.
Mandy Moore does a good job here. Does not come back for future games,
Quick!
but ironically, Mandy Moore does voice a Disney character later on. She is Rapunzel in the
That's right.
Tangled.
The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
Of course, it's the key. What else
Heartless
is
have
it?
great
What else
fear
is it, Sora?
of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep
Yeah.
coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all
Dang,
this
Leon, you gotta
happen?
be salty.
I remember being in my room. Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kyrie!
My
You know
mom.
what? I really don't know.
So yeah, we learned quite a bit from the cutscenes. So apparently the enemies that we've been fighting are called the Heartless. And they're made from the darkness in people's hearts. Alright, so we got that treasure chest. There's a... Can I? Oh, I can't lock it. However, if you hit this clock a few times... Come on. Is it? Nope, not yet. There'll be another treasure chest that comes up. Oh, there we go. Yep. A mithril, that's actually another synthesis item. Alright. And also we learned about this guy named Ansem who's studying the Heartless. We don't know much about him, but there's apparently some secret reports that he wrote. Which we may or may not run into. Maybe? Question mark? Okay. Actually, can I... Oh, okay. No. It's a little awkward putting on items in your inventory. It's just... But it's not too hard. Okay, once you're ready, go ahead and talk to Leon. prepare myself? Yep, we're ready.
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go.
Oh, Donald just cannot catch a break, can he? Alright, so we briefly saw this enemy, so this is a new kind of Heartless. These are called soldiers, and they're obnoxious. Like, oh god. And we got another synthesis item, that's called a Spirit Shard. I believe there's another enemy that drops the Spirit Shards. Okay. So we actually need to go this way. We don't need to fight these Heartless. Actually, I should have checked how... If I'm close to a level up, I may grind a bit. Oh, come on. I'm trying to open up the menu and these guys are... Okay. 24? I'm at level 7. I guess I'll just fight him as I go. Oh god. Yeah, my defense is completely ass right now. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go to a new area of the game. But first, violence. Oh! Got a protect chain. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip that. Oh. Ah. And not being able to open up the menu is kind of annoying. But, okay. This is actually where we're supposed to go. So I'm gonna go, if I step forward, it'll trigger a fight, so let's go ahead and equip that. Okay. I guess I'm really close to leveling up, so I might as well fight. Might as well fight these guys. Oh, come on. Okay. How much am I at? Yeah, I might as well. Come on. There you are. Oh. Yeah, I'm going after the soldiers because they're more lethal and they give more experience points. And there we go, level up. Actually, now I think about it, maybe that won't help me because... I kind of think the boss fight is kind of... Well, you'll see. First cutscene.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
And this scene perfectly represents Donald and Goofy in the entire series. Completely useless. Okay, not completely, but yeah, Sora does most of the work. Alright, we finally met Donald and Goofy. Uh-oh. No time to chat. It's time to fight. Okay. Luckily Donald can one-shot them. Okay. Ooh. I don't want to lose any HP on this round. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got this guy. I'm just gonna say, I do not like this fight. Okay. So this is Armored Guy. So he has 5 parts of his body that you need to attack. If you hit him, take away the HP, it'll actually drop HP balls. Oh god, yeah. I like to go for the arms first, because I think they're the more lethal ones. Oh, and jump when those feet, because as you saw, it took a lot of damage. Come on. Oh. Yeah, as you saw right there, during that attack, if you attack the arms, oh, at just the right moment, you can block it and earn tech points. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Oh, Donald just okay. As I was saying, oh, you can also block this part. So you can actually, in the original game and in this game too, you can actually hit the oh god. If you hit the triangle button, you'll essentially get your party members' attention, like what I'm doing right now. And that'll tell them, like, hey, go after this. That was pretty much the triangle button's only use in the original game. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm playing a lot more conservatively. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. I'm using a potion. I do not want to die. We're in the home stretch. Now just attack the main body, and we're good. Press triangle so Goofy can attack it. And there we go! Oh my god! I did that first try. I'm really happy I did that first try. Alright, and Brave Warrior. Actually, I think that Protect Chain helped me out. That one that the soldier drops. Because I usually don't have that. So that probably helped a little bit. Thank God.
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh.
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, this is
You
Disney.
gotta look funny, like us. Yup.
Yep.
Yes, but one's on
Oh, by the way, Lady and the Tramp are in the background.
Happy?
Which is a nice little Easter egg. Right there. Oh, God. Sora? Don't ever do that again.
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not?
Default
I'll go with
face
you guys.
again.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
Default face
All
again.
for one for all.
Alright. The team is set.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
So the Disney villains are in charge of the Heartless, which I think is brilliant. It's one of the reasons why I bought this game, because I was like, I want to fight some of my favorite Disney villains.
And the Black's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the ice, they're all bilge rats.
Actually, in the original game, I don't know if it was my TV or just my PlayStation, but for some reason this scene was completely dark, and I could not make out who was who. I could tell for the voices, but you couldn't see the.
Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? he could be quite useful.
So, what are the villains planning? We'll find out as we go along. Also, Leon, this is actually where you get an elixir. You have to beat Leon to get the elixir, though. He won't give you anything if you don't beat him. Alright. The Gummy Ship is the name of our ship that we're gonna pilot. We'll get to that in a second. And we get our very first magic spell, Fire. Thank God. This would have been very helpful in that boss fight. And we learned Dodge Roll. Again, would have been useful in that boss fight. I really wish they would have given you this earlier, but eh. And of course Jiminy's gonna keep track of all our stuff. All of our journeys. Okay. So before we do anything, let's go ahead and dodge roll. And... oh wait. Goofy also. Yeah, your partners can also learn abilities too. So Rocket's pretty useful for Goofy. What was I gonna... Okay, before we do anything, before we leave, we have a lot of cleanup to do here. So these are Trinity Marks. So you need both Donald and Goofy in your party to activate these. You activate them and you get certain items, and sometimes treasure chests. Right now we can only do the blue Trinity Mark, but later we'll unlock the others. There's blue, red, green, white, and yellow. There's another one over here. Alright, we got a treasure chest. And we got our first postcard! Yay! There's a treasure chest right there we can't get just yet. But there's a lot of stuff we can get. So after you defeat each of the world's boss, the Heartless will actually won't spawn. So that's actually a good time to do like cleanup, which I'm doing right now. So we're gonna go to the 2nd district and the 3rd district to do some stuff. Alright. Alright, we can get up here though. Got another postcard. Okay, we saw this earlier. We couldn't do anything because we didn't know that our key, or that our weapon was a key. But now we can. We get another postcard. Very nice. Alright. So this is actually where that cutscene took place earlier. Oh, one thing I didn't mention... oh, actually, there was a treasure chest up there. Oh, darn it. Oh, well. Forgot about that one. It's okay, I'll get it in just a second. But there's a treasure chest right here. Got another potion. So as I was saying, earlier there was actually a save point right after that cutscene with Leon and Yuffie. But it wasn't exact. It was a little bit different. It was like two little swirls instead of like a full save point. That is actually kind of what I call a temporary save point. They actually will not. You could still save there, and you could do pretty much anything from any other save point. There's two things you cannot do. You cannot access the Gummy Ship. And also it will not stay there. So yeah, so you saw it, you might have seen it earlier, but now it's not there anymore. So it's more like temporary. And they don't show up too often. Alright. Before we go, I only walked in here and then I walked out, but the Gizmo Shop if I would have walked forward, there would have been like a gauntlet of enemies that would have spawned here. And so you could do that to level up if you want to do that. But since the world is completed, there's no Heartless, so that's why I come up here now. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. And trust me, you'll want to do this now, because... Oh! That was close. Because the Heartless that appear here are annoying, and they will knock you off, and it's annoying. So yeah, you want to come up here now. So, come up here, examine that, we get another postcard. Okay. Now let's go over here. It's another Trinity Mark. Go ahead and activate it. And we get a camping set. So a camping set, let's go, I'll go ahead and show you. So, a camping set, yeah, so it restores all HP and 3 MP of each party. However, you cannot equip it onto your party members, so you can only use it from the main menu. So, and the elixir will restore HP and MP, but you can equip it to your party members. And yourself, of course. So that's the main difference. Now the reason why I went in that circle is that you actually can't go from enter the first district from here. You have to unlock it. Now we have a little shortcut, so we can go to the 3rd district straight from the 1st district. Actually, did I get that treasure? No, I didn't. Okay, let's go ahead and get that. A Mithril Shard. That's another synthesis item. And as you can see right there, there's a green Trinity Mark. We'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, but before we leave, we can go to the item shop. So for some reason, the item shop is run by Huey, Dewey, and Louie. What they are doing here and not in Disneyland, I never got it. Alright. Hang on. I'm trying to get... There we go. Lock onto the fan, hit it. Got another postcard. So while we're here, there's 2 things we're gonna buy. We're gonna buy some new weapons for our party members. So right now we have Morning Star and the Warhammer for Donald. So the thing is, Donald is a mage, and his normal attacks are awful, so you never ever want to give him anything that'll reduce his MP. So this is not a good weapon for Donald at all. Always go for something that's more magic. So I'm going to give him the Morning Star. Goofy, on the other hand, you can kind of be a little more flexible with Goofy. You can have him be more of an attacker or more like for defense. I like to go more defense. So I'm going to get the Stout Shield. It's this almost the same stat as his current shield, but it's a little bit bigger. I think it's a little bit better for him. So that's all the items we're going to get. Actually, I should be dodge rolling. I don't know why I'm not dodge rolling. So we got 5 postcards, so let's get some stuff. Mithril, that's another synthesis item. So we got 5 postcards. There's 10 total in this area, but we cannot get them. But before we do anything, let's go ahead and equip Donald and Goofy's new stuff. Okay, one thing you really need to do. So you're going to go to Customize. So the Customize option, you can customize and basically have shortcuts for each of your magic spells. So right now it's Fire. Actually, I'll go and show Fire off. So that's Fire. Right now that's set to triangle. So if you hold down L1 and you press triangle, and that's how the shortcuts work. And you can add more magic as you go along. Right now we only have Fire, and I'm fine with it being on triangle. So for your party members, so we have regular attacks, offensive magic, defensive magic, advanced magic, and NP and NP items and HP items. You always want to set these to only an emergency. Otherwise, they will piss through them, and it's not fun. Defensive, regular attacks and offensive for Donald, always constantly. Again, magic is mostly how he's gonna attack. Ooh. So defense and advance, I'm gonna keep it on frequently for now. And do the same thing with Goofy for the items. Only an emergency. Support actions, right now do frequently. Shield attacks, special attacks constantly. It's a little bit basic in this game. It gets a lot better in the regular, future games. You can customize them a lot more. So, oh, also we have a new journal. So Jiminy, as you go along, will add basically your a Wikipedia form, I should say, for what your main story is, and also add in characters. So if you want to look at your characters, in case you forget who they are. I don't know how you would forget. But what I like about these is at the very end, they actually will tell you like what Disney movie or cartoon they first appeared in. And you can actually circle them around. Check out their own. Like, I love this one. Dewey began tormenting his Uncle Donald and Donald's nephews. I love the little bits like that. Like, originally appeared in Chang's game. Actually, one thing I want to show off. Not Mickey. So, we don't have a picture of Mickey, because we haven't seen him yet. But for Minnie, if you actually press triangle, you can't circle her around. For the longest time, I did not understand why. And it's actually because her ears are actually two-dimensional. So there's not like a 3D object around her. So if you would spin her, that would ruin the effect. So that's why you can't spin her. That is the mystery solved. Also, you can check out the Heartless here. So also check how many you defeated. So pretty basic stuff. Oh, yeah, there's a list of the Trinities here. Right now we only have Blue Trinity, which there are 17 total in the game. Alright, and that's pretty much it. We can actually head off to the next world. I'm gonna quickly save, though. Let's go ahead and save.